CogniSens Athletics is a privately held Montreal-based Canadian company that specializes in neurobiological sciences and technological applications designed for the sports market. Our patented technologies provide a unique solution to major deficiencies in the sports industry: concussion management and post-concussion return to play timing assessment, and perceptual cognitive training to improve athletic performance. The underlying science for our technologies emanates from the Visual Psychophysics and Perception Laboratory of the University of Montreal, directed by Professor Jocelyn Faubert, a world-leading neurophysicist and our Chief Science Officer. The NeuroTracker Perceptual Cognitive Training Program was developed in collaboration with the Manchester United Football Club and launched at the Soccer World Cup in South Africa. We have ongoing collaborations with key opinion leaders in professional soccer, rugby, and hockey, and we are adapting to multiple sports at Valdosta State University in Georgia and the CAR, the Spanish National Olympic Training Center in Barcelona. Our products are market ready for commercialization. The NeuroTracker concussion system provides objective measures of the athlete's neural condition during and after concussions, complementing existing diagnostic tools such as the impact test. Multiple cognitive baselines are obtained easily and provide robust measures of each athlete's normative condition with unlimited retestability. Post-concussion, the NeuroTracker provides an ideal performance level measure of when the athlete is ready to return to competition in peak performance game shape, thereby reducing the risk of recurring concussions resulting from premature return to play. How does perceptual cognitive training work? MOT is an evolutionary, built-in cognitive ability that allows us to perceive, react to, and navigate dynamic environments, all while distributing attention to several moving targets at the same time. An everyday example is a family quickly moving through a busy mall with ease and without hitting other people, all while keeping track of each other. In sports, the dynamic environment created during gameplay includes optic flow, which is rapid visual stimulation during play action, multiple object tracking, for example following teammates or opposing players, and biological motion, where our working memory allows us to learn and anticipate human body movement or cues, revealing predictable movement patterns. By applying basic training principles of isolation, overload, and repetition, the NeuroTracker training improves a person's perceptual cognitive ability to track multiple objects, deal with rapid optic flow, and process biological motion, all skills required of an elite athlete. The athlete sits before an 8-foot projection screen in a darkened environment, tracking 4 of 8 yellow targets moving in 3D throughout his entire field of view. If the athlete has correctly identified the targets, the speed of the movement will increase for the next trial, drastically reducing proficiency in tracking. Training sessions consist of 20 trials of 8 seconds each for a total of 8 minutes, including setup and examination of results. Recommended usage is 10 training sessions per month. There are 8 different NeuroTracker sessions, including the core program, providing the continuous baseline measure, advanced programs relating to infield tactical skills, and team programs conditioning athletes cooperatively or under competitive pressure. In sports, the training of perceptual cognitive abilities should be considered training of a subsystem, such as cardio fitness or strength and conditioning, where the benefit is only realized when combined with the primary skill of the particular sport. Increasing decision-making time will only help the athlete play better at his sport if he has primary playmaking skills and knows which plays to make. The principal benefit of NeuroTracker training is performance enhancement, training an athlete to absorb and process complex movement and distribute attentional resources throughout the visual field. A trained athlete will decrease his response time during play action and increase decision-making time available to choose play options. Other significant benefits include injury prevention. Improved distribution of attentional resources throughout the visual field during gameplay allows the athlete to better anticipate avoidable collisions, the single greatest cause for injury in sports. As mentioned previously, post-concussion return to play game shape timing. The baseline measurements of an athlete's cognitive condition when training at peak performance becomes the ideal reference in assessing post-concussion full recovery of game shape readiness, reducing the risk of recurring concussions resulting from premature return to play. Assessment and profiling. Player profiling for recruitment and game day game shape assessment. Neurophysical stamina. NeuroTracker training while training on a stationary bicycle allows the athlete to develop stamina to the effects of physical fatigue or stress. And finally, rehab support. As NeuroTracker training is non-physical, it can be carried out intensively by injured athletes, providing a psychological boost by maintaining their cognitive game shape. Scores and progress rates are displayed automatically in graph form at the end of each training session. This confidential usage and performance data is immediately available to coaches for analysis through simple yet powerful motion charts, revealing deep trends quickly and intuitively in a range of displays. As the database develops, useful analytics can be extracted with the data correlated to other performance indicators. CogniSens is committed to adapting cutting-edge science and technology to real in-field training needs and has many applications in development combining the training of cognitive and physical skills at the same time. Existing general physical conditioning training, such as cardio or proprioception skills training, can now be performed under cognitive stress, thereby making the training more relevant to actual gameplay. In collaboration with professional teams, CogniSens is developing applications for sport-specific skills training under cognitive stress. For example, hockey stick handling, basketball dribbling, soccer ball dribbling, or rugby and football pass reception. The inclusion of sport-specific skills training under cognitive stress in a virtual reality environment will allow athletes to train in a truly interactive manner without risk of injury. The quality of a goalie save on a virtual ball would be recorded using motion capture cameras to reveal the impact of threshold perceptual cognitive tasks on biomechanical skill and training. By integrating sport-specific skills to physical conditioning training throughout an adaptive learning process, the athlete can clearly experience transferability and development of perceptual cognitive skill directly applicable to the requirements of his sport. This slide demonstrates similar performance growth curves of professional athletes in multiple sports, with gradual improvement once a baseline has been achieved. Thereafter, the standard deviation of the last 3 sessions represent a baseline reference to be used in the event of concussion or other injury requiring a return-to-play timing assessment. Athletes dividing their attentional resources by adding a motor task during the initial perceptual cognitive training achieve significantly smaller baselines than those allocating their entire attention to perceptual cognitive training. This slide shows the integration of perceptual cognitive abilities by Olympic athletes, gradually adding increasingly complex motor tasks to perceptual cognitive training. The drop in performance after adding a motor task is significantly smaller when there is an already strong perceptual cognitive base ability. This progressive learning process clearly demonstrates transferability and development of perceptual cognitive skills that can be directly applied to any sport by adding a sport-specific skill training once the athlete has achieved a basic perceptual cognitive ability. Having validated with key opinion leaders in most major sports, our NeuroTracker system is now market ready. Thank you.